Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I was going to be showing you my Nekros Prime build. This is a mass fear build, which is just focused on crowd control. So it's going to be mainly just spamming the 2 to make sure that everything is just feared. And the coolest part about this build is that it pretty much turns the 2 into Nova's 4, which is to slow them down to a crawl. This does exactly that. And another cool part is that you of course have desecrate, so you can always have extra drop rate along with you actually doing really nice crowd control. So I'm gonna show you the build here. Starting with the aura, I'm running corrosive projection. Main reason why I'm doing this is that the 2 actually decreases their armor as it is. I can show you exactly that percentage. Let me just run to that. See, Terrifier right here reduces their armor by 25%. That actually goes up a lot higher depending on how much strength you're running. In this case, I am using overextended, so I'm losing a lot of the strength that I normally would, which is something that you could do if you want to. If you want to get rid of overextended, you can, and change that out for something else like a fatality, or if you want some kind of defensive slot, because this comes with a defensive polarity anyway. So you can change that out if you want to. But I like overextended because I just love the range. So you get 35 meters on the Terrify, so it's really nice. I like it like that. So I'm running corrosive projection, and then along with your 2, you're going to be reducing their armor even more. So it makes their armor pretty much just turn to crap, and then you can slaughter the mob. So it's really, really nice. So of course I'm using overextended and stretch for the range. I'm using prime continuity for duration. That's the only thing I'm using for duration, and that's what's picking it up to 78%, which is still bad, but you don't need duration anyway, so it's not a big deal. The 2 still lasts for about 15 seconds, which was more than enough for crowd control, because you're going to be spamming it a lot. So it only touches about 25 mobs, so it goes according to how much armor it's going to be taking off. So that actually scales up with the amount of strength also. So it will touch more mobs if you have higher strength. But in this case, since I'm at 125% on strength, it's not as much as it normally would. So it's going to grab about 25 mobs. So that's the case right there. So I would usually hit it 2 times and fear everything in the whole area, and then I can just kill them off slowly. Just kill them off with my weapons or whatever. So it's nice. I'm running Transcendent Fortitude. Or transient fortitude, let me say it right, because I've been saying it wrong for the past, like, I don't even know how many videos I've done on Warframe, but transient fortitude. There, I said it right. Goddamn. And intensify. So I'm running those 2 for strength. This is a really important mod for this build, is creeping Terrify. So this makes it so that it reduces their movement speed by 60%, but that's base. Depending on your strength, it actually slows them a lot more. So you can actually get it up to a maximum of about 80% to 90% slow, which is ridiculous. I've done a build where I was max strength, and they just move so slow, like they can barely even tiptoe, you know, and it's kind of ridiculous. It's a little too much. So I decided to go with overextended because I just wanted the range. But then again, if you want to get rid of overextended, you can have that higher movement speed decrease on them, which would be dramatic. Like, this is like beyond Nova. Nova can't even get that much. So it's really, really awesome. I'm running fleeting expertise and streamline for efficiency on this build. It's very different from my other one, which was based on you getting the orbs back and just kind of feeding off of the equilibrium mod. But in this case, it's not about that. It's about just spamming powers. So you definitely need efficiency in this build. But yeah, that's the build. I don't have any XLS slots, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you want to throw on a range, I would usually go with a range so I can get it up to 250%. But this is my stats right here. So duration 78, efficiency 175, range 235, and then the strength 125. All right, so let's jump into a mission so I can show you what this is like. All right, so we just made it into a mission. This is actually the sortie for today, which is a survival on the Kuva Fortress. Decided to do something a little bit different than my usual. I think we're probably in a laggy match because it already seems like my powers are kind of taking a long time. There we go. It took a second for it to cast. All right, but oh, this guy went down already. Where is he? Went down. Okay, but I'm gonna just start fearing things. So you see, look at him. He's just slow to a crawl. He can't even do anything. But if I keep spamming the 2, he will constantly just get held. These guys are on the floor, however. Let me pick them up. Alright, so I'm just running around with the Ignis, like usual. I like the Ignis a lot on Nekros, mainly because it's just super easy to kill everything. And then at the same time, just look at the damage. I mean, come on. You can walk through the map like this. It's so awesome. And I just got the what's it called? The Galantine. Yeah, the Galantine Prime. I just picked it up. So gonna be playing around with that pretty soon. Probably do a build on that eventually. Because I'm really liking how it is. Even without mods. I was running it without mods and it was actually really, really good. So I'm excited to see what it's like with full mods. But yeah, just running through the mission now. You can see how it is. It's just massive slow. And see, they never want to look at you. All they want to do is run. That's it. So it's really, really good crowd control. Because pretty much you never have to worry about anything ever shooting at you or your teammates. And since they're moving so slow, you don't have to worry about them running super fast away from you or pissing off any of your teammates because they are easy to deal with. So it's really nice. I'm running 3 as always because that's the crate. You see, if anything ever gets aggro, look at that. Instant fear, and then there they go. He don't know what to do with himself. Then you kill him. See, that easy. And since you chop down their armor so much with the corrosive projection, and also your 2 is debuffing their resistance, so they're just debuffed to hell. They instantly just fall apart. Look at this. And this is also coupled up with my weapon doing corrosive too. So you got to think about that also. So you're reducing their armor by like the entire armor in a second. So it's just really, really, really good. See, look at this. It's just super easy mode. You just walk through the mission. That's why I don't even care about using any defensive mods like Vitality or like maybe the shield one. I don't care about it because you pretty much are invincible because of the fact that they never even look at you when they're feared. They just run. So it's nice. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. I mean, I don't use my pets at all. I have no reason to use the pets. I mainly made this build so that I can have it for missions where I just want to run through it and not have to care about the pets, because the bad thing about the pets is that they'll be left behind. You see, this guy is a Nekros too, so he's running around and these pets are trying really hard to like catch up to him. So in missions like that, I don't even care about the pets. So it's nice to have a build that doesn't need it, you know. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this survival is probably gonna go on for another 6 minutes, and this is a 10-minute long survival. But I'm just gonna let it just play out, and you can just kind of see how it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.
Life support on the way. Additional life support has arrived. ready for a capsule. Another life support capsule is now available. Life support on the way. I've delivered another life support capsule. Get for a capsule.